program has changed my life. So when I had my son, he came with the syndrome, and this syndrome affect all his body, his brain, his hands, and at the beginning I was afraid because I didn't have the tools to teach my child, and it wasn't just only to take care of him. It was more than, okay, how am I gonna teach my child?
Carolina and JJ are part of KCHA's new Neighborhood Early Learning Connector program. They get critical resources and visits from their personal connector, Graciela.
Yeah, this program is working with families who have children from 0 to 5 years old. And we bring activities monthly, cognitive, socio-emotional, so that families can engage with the children at a very early age, so they can be ready for kindergarten.
And we exploring, we were playing outside, we were doing a lot of fun activities, and of course, this is gonna help a lot in his progress when he's in kindergarten. Yes, she became part of my family now. So we love her. We keep in touch each other, and we know when she's here, she brought us very amazing things, and I feel so blessed with her, and I feel blessed with the program.
Carolina and JJ are just one of the families being served by a team of other KCHA connectors, who are also their neighbors.
So the Early Learning Connector program is, we're actual neighbors within the apartment community, so we're not really strangers, like we kind of already know our neighbors within. So what our job is to basically build that connection or bridge with that family so we can help them feel more comfortable to come to us, and we're there for them to help them, connect them to resources or programs for their children between 0 to 5 year olds. So we're just there for that support for them, which is pretty cool.
This has been an amazing experience for me, and getting to know the families, and a lot of times they say to me, "Oh, is this normal? My kid does this." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, yes, mine does that too." And they're like, "Oh, thank God, my child's not weird." I'm like, "Oh, I thought mine was too," so I'm glad we have that in common. But basically, if the families need any other kind of assistance that's outside of like the education scope, we also write referrals to them, and we have got connections with other organizations in the community that we can hook our parents up with if they have other needs besides educational needs.
But my favorite part I think about this is just having Leah. She's another mom. Her kids are kind of similar, and so now we can bounce things off of each other. Like every time I see her, I work from home and she just comes and we just sit down and catch up and just get to know each other, and it's just really nice to have someone that I can talk to. I didn't have that when I first got here. I was just kind of shut in, and I'm still shut in, but Leah still comes by and encourages me to make friends and form bonds, and my daughter sees that, so that's awesome.
Connector families are supplied with educational materials and even basic parenting necessities like diapers and detergent, courtesy of the nonprofit Eastside Baby Corner.
And this is our safety bag.
Supplies distribution is just one part of Cara Ianni's job as coordinator of the Connector program.
There is a whole range of engagement levels for families, and we are not able to do the program as it was designed because of the COVID pandemic. We're just not able to yet do all of the elements that were part of the design. One thing that residents really wanted were on-site learning opportunities on things like child development, and also on-site community building opportunities so they can meet other neighbors with small children. And so we had to make a pivot in late 2020 to start bringing more resources to residents' homes.
In its short history, the Early Learning Connectors program has already served hundreds of families with hundreds of children. Just a few program statistics give a sense of how key resources are benefiting those families and children. Bottom line, these resources and opportunities help support kids entering school happy, healthy, and ready to learn. Neighborhood Early Learning Connectors are about more than just numbers served or resources shared. They're about people making priceless human connections.
So you're helping to lay the groundwork and to help them get on the right path, and also allow parents to know that they're not alone in helping their child to be successful in their future educational career. So I find this to be very meaningful, because if we can help even one child have a successful educational career and be successful in the future, then I think that's a worthwhile task to do at this time.
The Connector program grew out of discussions between KCHA staff and the residents who are now served by it.
Being a parent of young kids is very hard, and I think about experiences that I went through and my wife and partner and our friends have gone through raising young kids, and what resources and opportunities would have been helpful. What did we have access to that other people don't? How can we try to duplicate, replicate, bring those same types of access to families who are further away from those opportunities? So I get really passionate about that.
Passion for supporting families and making connections is something shared by all KCHA connectors.
I've noticed that the Arabic speaker families I'm so close to, because they finally have somebody that they could talk to in their native tongue. And what's cool about this job is, like, let's say I don't have to rely on if only the wife is home or if the husband's home or the kids are home, because I can connect with whoever it is, and they can ask freely in how, like, their native tongue, so they don't have to, like, hesitate.
And the connectors benefit as well from paid work, but also from strengthening community ties.
What I like about this program, so it gives us like chance, the people who doesn't speak English perfect or they don't have certificate, to contact with the family to prove that I prove myself, I prove my English skills. So also when you know that families speak Arabic, same your language, that's like make me so happy when I know like their neighbor live around me and I can contact them with Arabic. My kids also, we can keep my kids speak all languages.
The program creates all these different like prompts for us to like come together in ways that we probably wouldn't have thought about. We have all these items to center like moments of greatness around that we maybe wouldn't have ever considered before.
6 connectors currently serve a total of 175 kids. That means a lot of coordination of resources and supplies.
It's really just the little things that you see, like a text, from a family forwarded to me from a connector with a child that just got new rain boots and he's dancing and he's so excited, or a text from a mom that said, oh, this is the raincoat that I really wanted to buy my son, but I couldn't afford it, and I'm crying tears of joy. And these are all real stories from this program, and so it makes the hard work really worth it.
The good feelings, making those connections, are what the program is all about. And the need and the opportunity are there to expand to serve even more families.
That's what we are, family and friends.
Yeah.